everything starts with a relationship. I don't care what you do in life. It starts with a relationship. So you have to build those relationships and that connection first. The rest follows later. That includes subscribers and downloads and all the things.
Welcome to another episode of the Building Well podcast. I'm your host, Amanda Magho, founder of Ahadi Creations, providing brand and website design and business consulting for female founders. This podcast is full of candid conversations with female entrepreneurs with the aim of sharing insights from their journeys while encouraging you to stay on yours. Let's dive in. Before we jump into the conversation, can you tell us what you do and who you help?
Well, my name is Robbin Kelton, hostess with the mostest of the Mamapreneur Podcast. I help women entrepreneurs get their brands out there on a global scale for exposure while building community at the same time.
Thank you. So far, how have you been finding most of your people, your clients, the people you work with, people you help?
I'm mostly out in these networking streets.
Okay.
Or people are referring people to me. I've been doing my show for quite some time. So the cool part about it, people just get referred to me, and I love that.
That is good. That's good. So do you do in-person networking or like virtual? Or tell us a little bit about that.
I do both. There's always something going on. So even if you're the most introverted person, there's virtual networking. You don't even have to have your camera on. You can just, network from your bed or with your coffee, with your rollers in your head without it. But I'm at least doing something weekly, whether that's in person or virtually, or if it's not something I'm hosting at the same time.
Cool. Yes, networking is important. Curious, because I have a database where I keep up with people that I meet, people, tag them to do certain things. Do you do that as well? How do you keep up with people you meet?
Yes. Either my CRM and also I have a spreadsheet of people, and it's just reminding myself I have to update it right then when I meet them, because I know me, I'm busy, I'll forget. It's like, let me just send you a message now and the ball's in their court to connect after.
Okay. Yeah, I recently had I met someone through networking. We planned a virtual chat. And then after the virtual chat, she sent me an email follow-up, but in the follow-up, it gave like a brief, I guess, menu of how she can help in different ways. Kind of like a speaker kit type media kit mixed with what she can do. And I said, I kind of like this.
That's good.
So yeah, she was the first one that's included that with a follow-up. So yeah. I thought that was
she
good.
was like, let me show you what I can do.
Yes, let me show you
and you need to refer some people to me today if you're not using my services, in a nutshell.
Exactly. And it was done in a very clean way, so it was good.
Love it.
I noted that for sure. Now, with marketing and getting ourselves out there, we know you have a podcast, and that being a business period, we have to market ourselves. So with the efforts that you make with marketing, what were you uncomfortable with at first that over time now you're like, okay, I'm used to it, I'm good?
I'll incorporate it with my show. Public speaking.
Okay. Tell us about that.
I just laughed when the opportunity presented itself for me to do a podcast, knowing that I'll have to speak. Same goes with marketing. It's still low-key public speaking, putting it out there, telling people about it. This is what I do. This is who I serve. All those things. Of course, when you repeatedly do it, it gets better with time.
Did you start social media immediately when you started your business?
Absolutely.
Okay, good for you. Okay. Were you showing your face immediately? Good for you. Okay. Love it.
So they know it's me. They get a feel of me, who I am, all the things. It's a personal thing. People have to know, like, and trust you first before they can even buy into whatever you have going.
So let's ask, when you first started, did you start off immediately with your business with podcasting? Is that what your business model was from day one?
Immediately, yeah.
Okay, so tell us how you started up. What made you do it?
So going to a networking event 6 years ago, height of the pandemic, name was chosen out of a swag bag for a free guest spot on a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Podcasting was not in my view. I listened to them or
Mm-hmm.
watch, but I didn't think nothing of it. Um, Go do the show because I won the drawing months later to be asked to be a host on the show that I was a guest on or host my own. Well, I laughed and I was like, well, what am I going to talk about to these people? And so came up with the name, all the things days later, and been live ever since. So it
Okay.
was
Okay.
shocker would people see things in you, you may not quite see in yourself at that time.
Mm-hmm. So it was a drawing to be a guest on a podcast?
Yeah, I won. I won
Okay.
the free drawing,
Okay.
did the show,
Got it.
started supporting months later. That same person who's now my producer asked me to either be a host on her show with other hosts or host my own. And
Very
so
nice.
I made that decision a few days later and rest is history.
Okay. Okay. So did your now producer become like a mentor kind of to you?
All the things, mentor, friend, all of
Okay.
that.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
nice. That's nice. Okay. What's something that didn't work while you were starting up to now that you thought would work? Whether marketing or just back-end systems, anything that pops to your mind that
Webinars.
you thought, okay, tell me about that.
Webinars. I was doing webinars at one point. I just stopped doing them this year.
Okay.
They were kind of a hit or miss.
Okay.
Some people would register to come and don't come. Or some would register to come and didn't apply any of the things, and they're doing something completely different now. So I was like, you know what? Let me just, we'll nix that.
Okay.
We go with what works.
Absolutely. What metric matters most to you right now? Because with podcasting specifically, there's two sides, but some choose not to focus on the downloads, but to focus on the impact they're making, whereas others are trying to hit certain goals to do certain things. What matters most to you, whether with podcasting or other ends of your business? What metric matters to you the most?
For me, it's always been building that connection. Community connection collaboration is what my brand has always been about since I've been, since I've started my show. And so everything starts with a relationship. I don't care what you do in life. It starts with a relationship. So you have to build those relationships and that connection first. The rest follows later. That includes subscribers and downloads and all the things.
Okay, good. So just how many connections you can make is your main metric.
And impact and connecting people and just what I've seen these past almost 5 years has been amazing. People going off and working together that connected through something I've done or the show or whatever. That's been fun to see.
Yeah, it keeps you going for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
On the back end, what tech do you use? What's keeping you running?
HoneyBook.
Me too. I love HoneyBook.
I need a tutorial. You taking classes?
I've thought about it actually. I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give you a nice business model today.
Okay.
We'll be teaching business classes on HoneyBook. Need a tutorial on HoneyBook. She got you because I could catch on to a lot. HoneyBook, I'm like, okay, you know what? Somebody talk to me every day about HoneyBook, different feature. Carry on. But yes, another feature.
Yes.
But HoneyBook, to answer your question.
Yes. It does a lot. But yeah, I was just on it before we started this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you starting with AI integrations at all? Have you added that?
No, not yet.
No. Okay.
You got to see what works. I'm just kind of filling it out right now. And to see what works, and then all the automation stuff and what can I automate with what I do, working through all of that right now.
Okay.
What about you? You into the AI of it all?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I love it.
Because I use it more so I do branding and website design, but I don't use AI for designing.
Okay.
I use it for I use it in my personal life. Business wise, I'll use it for like if I'm brainstorming something or like hey, I'm thinking of this and this. What are the pros and cons of this versus this? Or like my thinking partner, basically, as if I had an assistant and I'm just talking. Hey, what do you think about where we at? What you think?
There's so many, so just kind of filtering out which one works. the
So
most.
yeah, yeah.
So
So it's better to have an AI stack, like you have a tech stack and AI stack,
yeah,
because each one, there's something for everything. So there's something for copy, there's something for if you want to do graphics, there's something for just feedback or
love
thinking
that.
partner type thing. So yeah, it's definitely an ecosystem, the AI world for sure. Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna have my wheels turning later. I'll tell you what
Okay.
comes to that.
Okay. 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 So you had mentioned that you were juggling motherhood. Tell us about your babies. They're babies no matter what age, but tell us
Baby.
about that.
I have a 16, almost 17, going on 49-year-old son.
Yes.
We juggle his itinerary. He's in
Okay.
sports, so his
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
itinerary plus my itinerary. I'm a track mom at this moment. We just had track last night, so
Oh.
we do all the things. So we're,
Okay.
Mama, hey, did a little work in between his events
Mhm,
yesterday.
mhm,
Yeah.
mhm. Do you travel or stay local?
It's local. He's not.
Okay.
It's with his school right now, so not
Okay. Okay. Okay.
AAU or anything like that. Basketball
Okay.
used to for
Okay.
AAU.
Okay. Yeah, sports moms is their own life for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely. With the
So
calendars and
deciphering
everything.
what that looks like and time for you in between.
Hmm. What does the average week look like for you? Because you're a mom, you have a business. Um, what does
Oh
that look
gosh.
like?
If I show you my calendar, you're like, oh my God, do you sleep? Um,
Same,
so of
same.
course I work a 9 to 5, so still work a
Okay.
9 to 5 in
Hmm.
between doing things for because I have multiple businesses. So always, and I have a nonprofit on top of that. So trying to
Okay.
juggle all of that and then whatever my son has in between. And then we cut it off at a certain time because I'm a firm believer of a good time block. This
Hmm.
is the time we will stop. We are not
Hmm.
doing any work after this time. We're not, this family time or whatever. If you want to sit and watch Love and Hip Hop, whatever that looks like,
Hmm.
just a time stop to make sure that I'm present with everything else.
I've heard the phrase 9 to 5 then 5 to 9 type thing. So you do your 9 to 5 and then the other half of the day, you're working
Pretty
on your
much in a
business. Is that
nutshell.
you?
We just
Okay.
stop. We just stop at around 8. If
Okay.
it,
Okay.
8, 7, 8, depending on what else we have going. So.
Okay. Okay. If you're in that in-between stage where things are working, but not as intentionally or as aligned as you would like them to, that's exactly where I support my clients. Visit my website, ahadicreations.com, to learn more. Okay. Yeah, boundaries are important for everyone, but especially for moms and
Yeah.
people with families, because yeah, that can mess you up a little bit.
Take time for you in the process too. So
Yes.
I
So
I
are
I
you,
I say
go
it a
ahead.
lot, do for yourself. Make sure you take
Mhm.
time and do things you want to do
So what do you
beyond your
do?
family.
What do you do for yourself to keep you in a good headspace, a good physical space, to juggle everything that you have going on?
2-hour massages. I stopped by here to tell you today, if
Ooh.
you have not gotten a 2-hour massage, technically they're taking 10 minutes off consultation and you changing,
Mm,
but because the 60-minute, you're missing 10 minutes.
mm-hmm.
By the time you get really comfortable, they're giving that pat on the shoulder to say,
Mm-hmm. We're done. Get out.
we're done. Time for the
How
next
often do
patient.
you get
Move.
one?
We're now to monthly. At first, it was
Okay.
kind of, every other month, monthly. So I have mine
Okay.
scheduled for
Something
this
to look
month.
to.
Yes. So 2-hour massages and getting on someone's cruise ship or beach.
Mm. Okay, you're a cruiser. Okay.
Yes.
Do you do so my aunt used to cruises every year. Are you annual? Are you like
Yeah, we do few a year. I have 2 this year.
oh, okay, okay,
2
okay,
this
cool.
year.
Yeah, yeah.
Royal Caribbean and Carnival.
Okay. Very nice, very nice. I travel a lot. We've never done a cruise as a family. I've done
Okay.
a cruise. I personally prefer to fly directly and then look around rather than to do a cruise.
Okay.
But I do think everyone should experience at least one. I do think,
Yeah. Yeah.
in my opinion. But
No one
yes, we
should say
travel
they're
all the
bored.
time.
Yeah. No one
Say
should say they're bored. I'm bored.
yes,
There's
yes.
nothing to do.
Yeah.
whether you're going with your family or if you're, going with some girlfriends or
Hmm.
husband or whatever.
Yeah, there's plenty. So when I did a cruise, I didn't do the massages on the cruise. Do you get massages on the cruise too? Or you haven't done that?
No, I've done a facial. I've never done
Okay. Okay.
a massage. I
Massage.
normally
Okay.
go and I'm in the steam room, things like that.
Okay.
The
Okay.
steam room, the dry sauna on sea day. If it's a
Gotcha.
destination, I've already been on before, I'll probably do it while they're at port, go to the
Okay.
spa,
Okay.
just have that time, chill, have a, adult beverage, whatever
Mhm.
works.
All right. Another thing you had mentioned is that you're refining your systems or offers. What is it that you're changing up or elevating?
Putting everything in one place.
Okay.
So email list is in one already right now, all
Mhm.
the things. So try to make sure everything is together, especially with now adding a nonprofit to the equation, everything under one umbrella. So that's
Mhm.
kind of the change we're at now, where everything is separately. So
Okay.
that's the joke with Honeybook tutorial.
Gotcha. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Honeybook does
Tutorial.
a lot for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. So
Okay.
working through that, just want to work smarter, not harder.
Absolutely.
The bulk of everything that I do, it's me.
Hmm.
But with the exception of a few items that, that are under my, business. And so I want to make it, if it's me doing it all, I want to make it as efficient and quick and sharp and it automates when it's supposed to, the email list, when the emails are supposed to go out. I'm not sitting at a computer every week doing that. So
Hmm.
scheduling those out, efficient as possible.
Okay. Okay. With your continuation in your journey, has your definition of success shifted a little bit or lately?
Yeah. Yeah. At first I thought success, oh, you're just going to make all this money and,
Mm.
everything's going to be, straight.
Mhm.
But to see people that have come through either the show or an event I've hosted and they've made a connection or someone saw them and they've gotten, deals or speaking engagements or whatever
Mhm.
from it.
Mhm.
For the most nervous person to go and see them um, step out of their shell, their comfort zone,
Mhm.
I call that success just
Agree.
because I had a little hand in that,
Mhm.
making those things happen for them,
Absolutely. It
Yeah,
shows you're making an impact. You're making a difference.
absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
So that puts a smile on my face.
Yes, and get you motivated to get up to do it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. Is what did you have to let go of to keep you moving forward? Like an idea, expectation, version of yourself? What have you shed or in the process of shedding to keep you getting to the next level?
To get to the next level, one, go with what works. I had
Okay.
to learn that. That was every year I do a business audit, and there were some
Good.
things I was like, all right, what works? All right, great. We're gonna carry that over into, in this case, 2026. Um, and then there were some things I was like, it's time to, let that go. Expectations is another. Expecting, hey, I put this out and I'm expecting immediate conversion. Oh, we have to nurture people and things like that to keep that going. That was something early on, um, with getting started in business. The expectation of, hey, we put it out there. That's same with a podcast. Hey, I put the
Mhm.
podcast out there. Millions of people are gonna go watch it immediately.
Mhm. Is there anything that shifted in how you see yourself lately with dealing with day-to-day business operations? Like your mindset, any changes lately?
Yes. One is continuing to be consistent in what I'm doing because it is making an impact. Sometimes that may not always be told, be spoken,
Mhm.
but it's actually happening. And, I'll hear later from people. Just heard someone just told me something this morning, and that's why I'm saying that.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, Continue to keep doing what you're doing is what they said.
Okay.
Just know that you are seen and heard, because there was a time that I didn't feel like I was.
Sure. Sure. Yes, that means a lot too. That means a
Yeah,
lot.
absolutely.
If you were to sit across from yourself 2 years ago, what would you say?
It's so hard on yourself, girl. You got it. Those that believe in the vision that
Mhm.
you have, those people will be in your corner. And those that don't believe in the vision, they can just keep it pushing.
But not for everybody. That's for
Yeah.
sure. You know, your mom, you have a regular 9 to 5,
Yeah.
and you have your business. So, what are some systems, either home systems or whatever, that is helps you to run the business with the responsibilities that you have? Because there are a lot of moms listening. There are a lot of people who have 9 to 5s listening.
Yeah.
So, do you use any systems? Some people like live on home systems, like resets, and Mondays we do this, Sundays we do this. Do you have any of that, or you kind of
Uh,
go with the flow?
no, I can't go with the flow. Just what we
Okay.
oh God, we do so much to just do that. Number one, if it's not in the calendar, we
Okay.
don't know about it. So we have multiple calendars,
Okay.
especially with my 9 to 5, my personal calendar. So it's all color coded and all the
Same.
things. That's why I said if I were to show you, you like, girl, this is the rainbow. What is going
Same.
on?
You're in good company. It's okay.
Yes. And so some things are set meeting wise and things like that,
Yeah.
bi-weekly on Wednesday or whatever, or the podcast is bi-weekly on Thursdays, blah, blah, blah. And having that time to, again, to do things prior and then that stopping point to make sure that I don't have anything going after it, at least relax, rest, all the things, because we have to make time for rest even beyond all the things we're doing. So for those that are listening, watching.
So
Yes.
when do you rest during the week? So we know you get your massages once a month, but what do your rest periods look like during the week for you?
It varies. It varies because if there's nothing, I'll be honest. If there's nothing going, so if there's nothing for school, I don't have a call to be on because I'm in other organizations. I make sure that's those times. So when I log off from the 9 to 5, we're already showered, in bed, watching our shows, doing all the things, and try to make sure we're in bed. Learning, you mentioned system. This year, learning a sleep routine. In the
Okay.
years I've been on this earth,
Mhm.
I was like, dude, what's that? What's a sleep routine?
Okay.
So I'm
Okay.
learning that to implement that more consistently this year,
Okay.
and to be consistent with it.
Yes. That's great. That's good. That's good. Are you trying to do that with wake ups too, or just the evening time, the sleep?
I kind of have a morning routine already.
You got one. Okay.
Just it's more sleep. Now, trying to add workouts in the morning, that's been hard because I can wake up early, but I'm not a morning person who wants to get up.
Okay.
It's not me.
Gotcha.
So we're working through that right now.
Yes. I'm definitely not a morning person. Would you like to share your morning routine?
Sure.
Okay.
So of course, when I get up, we're at least in some type of devotional. We're doing something to get the day started. The night prior, I always write out kind of things that are done that need to be done for the day. Five tops, because you don't want to write out so many and freak out. So of course I'm reviewing what after the devotion time, all the things. I'll kind of work through those items that, okay, this is what we need to do today. Hold on, if you could see it. It's always on a Post-it note of these things that we need to knock out today. It helps me because if it's not written down, besides the calendar, but if it's not written down, I feel like I don't accomplish it. It's not getting done. So
if you're enjoying this episode, be sure to click the follow button and share with a friend.
And then we, 9 times out of 10, I'm taking my son to school, come back home, and then we get started.
With work, you jump into your 9 to 5.
I jump into my 9 to 5.
Okay.
And then the other things are weaved in between.
In between.
So.
Yes, I understand that. What are you protecting more of now? I see you're protecting sleep. That's good. That's important. By you implementing your your sleep routine. Is there
Yes.
anything else you're protecting? You're like, okay, wait, no, this is what I'm doing, and blah blah blah.
I think peace is so overused. I don't want to say peace.
Okay, I protect my peace.
I'll say a peace is great. Yes. We're using it too much. I'm like, oh, we're
I
loosely
agree.
protect your peace. I'm like,
Yes, yes,
are we?
yes, yeah.
Um, but I'll say um mindset.
Okay.
Mindset. Just always staying positive, always
Mm-hmm.
speaking life, always speaking positivity,
Mm-hmm.
even if it's not quite happening in the time frame. We're always looking at that time like, all right,
Mm-hmm.
so if we're not, it's not happening when we would like, shifting the mindset. So
Mm-hmm. I
protecting that
agree.
mindset.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's very important to protect for sure. What we feed
Absolutely.
it is very
Yes.
important. Very
So
important.
that's where that devotion in the morning especially comes in, at making sure
Mm-hmm.
that we're staying, focused toward the goal.
Thank you
So
for
yeah.
that. Well, I appreciate you sharing a little bit about you, your business, and what's keeping you juggling everything that you have going on. For those listening who would like to connect with you, to keep up with you, see what you're doing, how can they find you?
Well, I feel like I am everywhere under the sun, guys. So YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, at Mamapreneur Podcast. Um, on those platforms, you can subscribe to the Mamapreneur Podcast YouTube channel, mamapreneurpodcast.com. Yeah, feel like I'm
Okay.
everywhere.
Okay, great. And we'll have everything linked in the show notes as well, so they can find you there as
Absolutely.
well. Thank you so much for your time today, Robbin.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode. The links to connect with today's guest can be found in the show notes, as well as all the links that were mentioned and any resources that would benefit you from today's episode. Check out the show notes that you'll find linked below this episode. You can also visit ahadicreations.com, AHADI creations.com/podcast for the show notes as well. If anything resonated with you today, leave a review. Let us know what your takeaways were. What are you going to implement? Be sure to also follow along wherever you prefer to listen to your podcast so that you don't miss the next one with us. Thank you so much. And always remember, together we can build.
Those that believe in the vision that you have, those people will be in your corner. And those that don't believe in the vision, they can just keep it pushing.